can see the detail all on the cluster and the instrument panel. Hi guys, Brett here from Hearns Hobbies, and today I'd like to show you the latest release from Classic Collectables. And this is a XY Ford Falcon, and this is a 1971 Bathurst winner, but it was actually done in gold livery. And the reason that they've done it in the golden hues for this model is to celebrate the 50th years since the victory. So let's open the box and have a look. Alright, so it's going to come in here. I have to be so careful with these. These Classic Collectables make really great Australian content. Chances are, if you've seen an Australian die cast, it is by these guys. This is 18th scale. This particular piece here is limited to 1,000 pieces worldwide. And you can see right here, we've got our certificate of authenticity. Let me just zoom out a little bit. Our certificate of authenticity here, beautifully presented. We can see here that we've got car 509 out of 1,000. So that is really, really cool. I'll put that to the side very carefully. Now let's take the lid off the box and have a look. You can see here that it's absolutely beautifully packaged, and the gloss and the sheen, it's just amazing. Really, really good jobs they've done on this. Now, like I said, it is done in a tribute golden colour. The original one, 1971 Bathurst winner by Alan Moffat, wasn't in fact gold. It was a red car. But they've done it in gold to replicate, to pay tribute to the 50th anniversary of the victory. So here we go. So just go to the overhead now, and we can have a look at fact. So it's got the window down a bit, give me the opportunity to open the door quite easily. It's got all opening doors on the car. I'm just going to open up the driver's door, and I'm going to zoom right in close here so we can see the detail. You can see the detail all on the cluster and the instrument panel. It is beautiful. Really, really nice. Got a wood grain steering wheel in there, chrome center. The instrument cluster and the dials on the dashboard is phenomenal. We've even got a roll cage in here. You can see they've really done a fantastic job. I've got the cross brace in here, part of the roll bar assembly. You can see back then they didn't even use a race seat. That is just a factory fitted Ford Falcon seat. It looks without headrest. And you can see in fact that if I do move the front wheels, the steering wheel does move. Nice little feature. Makes it very posable. Okay, I'm just going to close this door now. Now we'll have a look at the underside of the car, and you can see in fact we've got a detailed engine. We've got the sub-assembly at the front here is all really nicely detailed, and the steering. We've got detailed exhaust, transmission, diaphragm suspension, true to its era. Got a drop down tank like they used in the cars back in the day, and we've got rubber tyres, which is really, really nice textural finish. So back then obviously they used a Goodyear tyre, Goodyear branded tyre, and that's exactly what we've got on this car. Really, really nice. Go ahead and flip it back over. Now let's have a look in the boot. I'm just going to open it very carefully, and you can see in here we've got our fuel filler is still intact. That's what they would have used in pit lane. Going to our boot, beautiful detail. Look at the boot lid and the lock there. Really, really nice. Beautiful taillight lenses and chrome work. It's actually really super shiny and smooth. Go ahead and close that, and you can see the gaps and the panel lines are so precise, and particular at 1/18 scale, but Classic Collectables do an amazing job and assembly. Okay, now let's come around to the front and let's take a look under the bonnet. So if I turn the car upside down, we can see we've got an oil filter and a sump and the steering section. Now let's have a look under the bonnet. So just lift it up very carefully. And we've got the proprietary shaker of the day, which is synonymous with Ford Falcons. Nice little bonnet scoop on top of the air filter. And we can see here that we've got a beautiful detailed battery, we've got some wiring, and yeah, in fact, a beautiful blue air filter, rocker covers, ignition leads, radiator cap, and even some decals on top of the radiator support panel. The thing I love about the classic collectible models is there's the intricate detail, even on the hinge, which is really scale looking of the Falcon of that era. And we've even gone to the trouble of putting in a wiper washer motor there. So that is really, really cool. And we'll just bring it up again. I'll close that bonnet down, and we can in fact check out the panel lines, which again are immaculate, beautiful detail, and really well aligned and assembled. So not only is it the paintwork really, really nice and beautifully finished, the decals are applied amazing, and you'll find that this car here has got all clear coat all over the decals. And in fact, like I said, it is a tribute color. So the original car in 1971 wasn't this color, and this is to celebrate the 50th year of the win. So I'm Brett from Hearns Hobbies, and thanks for helping me take a look at the 1971 Classic Collectibles Ford Falcon.